Hey there guys, it's Rick Utzer here with Airgun Web, your home for old school airgun reviews and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Today's video is on the G2, that's the Gauntlet 2, this time in 30 caliber. Now we've shot it in 22 and 25. You guys know I'm a fan of this gun. It's about power. It's not about necessarily adjustability, although I need to do a little more research on this one because I'm seeing a screw back here and I don't know if that's a hammer spring adjustment or not, but I'll have to check that out later. Maybe we'll do that in another video. We're just shooting this out of the box, guys. Now, well, almost out of the box. I did make one change. I did adjust the trigger. So out of the box, the trigger just was just a single stage, but just had forever creep. So I took some of the trigger pull, that, you know, that second stage creep or first stage creep, whatever it is, took some of that out, reduced the sear engagement effectively, kept it safe, by the way. You need to be careful when you do that. And it really made, for me, the trigger better. Real quick, we'll just get that out of the way. Trigger's breaking at under a pound, so 14 ounces about what I'm getting on the trigger pull right now. I'll take it. Now you can make it a little tighter if you want. There's a spring back there to put some more pressure back on it if you like that, but I'm pretty pleased with 14 ounces. Also, getting it out of the way, this gun is loud. Now it does have a threaded muzzle. It's 1/2 UNF, so if you want to add a moderator to this, you certainly can. And I'm kind of glad Umarex did this, because if they tried to do all kinds of stuff to moderate this, it's not going to be what you guys want. You guys want it mouse fart quiet, and might as well just let you do that. You figure out whatever you want to run on it for a moderator and make it as quiet as you like. So noise is 118 and some change, so almost 119 dB. It's barky, but behind that bark comes a hell of a bite. We're talking 100 foot-pounds. With 44.75s, right around 100 foot-pounds, definitely over 100 foot-pounds with the 50s. And if you guys are wondering about slugs, well, you're gonna have to wait. Have we tested them? Yes, we have. Did they shoot well? We're gonna make you wait for that, sorry. It'll be worth the wait. That's all I'm gonna say there. But today we're gonna actually do a little shooting, just as some pellets. As you can see, you probably see the banner wiggling like crazy. It's windy today, guys. I mean, it's really windy. So I don't know how we're gonna do. We're set up at 50 yards, it's like 52 yards. And we're gonna shoot the 44.75s, regular JSB Pellets, and we're gonna shoot the 44.75 Hades. This is gonna be a hunting machine. This year for Umarex, it's all about hunting with air guns, and they picked the right time to bring this guy out. This thing's a beast. Let me get the chronograph set up, and we're gonna do some shooting. If there's any other numbers, oh, there's one other number I'll tell you about. Weight. The gun's relatively heavy. With this scope, this is the new Axeon Dog Soldier model. I love this optic, especially it's an Umarex optic on an Umarex gun. What's not to love? Really, really nice scope, by the way. It's 4:16 side focus. I love the low profile turrets, especially if you're gonna put this in a rifle case. The idea that this is not, well, another one of these sticking out the side makes it really hard to put in a case. These low profile, really, really nice. It is also illuminated, you know, if that's what you want. Really cool reticle, and maybe we'll get some pictures of that reticle. I don't know if we'll have any, but we'll see what we can do there. But it's heavy. This setup is just under 12 pounds, so it's on the heavier side. Now, it does have the ability to sling it, so you've got a quick release here. Have M-LOK rails up here. I've put a Picatinny rail there, so if I wanted to run it on a bipod, let's just say, that's fine. But I wanted to run today with it sort of locked down as best as I can. I'm still getting used to, frankly, it's the bark. It's significant. It lets you know you're shooting something, which I like. Just take a little getting used to. So that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get the chrony set up and let's do some shooting. Okay, so before we get started, let me tell you what's going on down there with the target. There's already 3 targets used down there, or 3 bulls that are used up. The center bull was our standard 44.75s. The top bull was our Hades, and the bottom was our 50s. The 50s just haven't grouped well in all of our testing, so I don't really see the need of doing more with those. So today we're going to shoot at least a group apiece, maybe a couple groups. We'll just see how it goes. And then we'll, you know, final wrap up and we'll get ready for part 2. You guys are going to see part 2. That's all I got to say. All right. So bottle fills to 4,500 PSI. On the box, it says you're going to get, I think, 25 or so shots we're definitely getting 3 mags, which would be 21 shots. The reg is still working its way in. I've noticed that it's getting a little more consistent, so I'm not sure I'm through the end of that sort of break-in yet. But this is my gun, so I'm going to be shooting it a lot. Let me go ahead and get lined up here. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot top left. Actually, yeah, no, shoot top left with the standard 44.75s. All right, here we go. Okay, so box says 100 foot-pounds. It's 101.7. And as you can hear, this thing's got a bark. Okay, a little bit high right. One more shot. Okay. I had one get away from me to the right. But all in all, that's pretty doggone good. I mean, we're going to do better. I know we can do better. I'm going to switch to the Hades. And then we may top it off and do it one more time because I know I can shoot better than that. Now, these are all 4475, so I'm just going to let it run on the chronograph here. Just so you guys know, out of the 7 shots, 6 of them were over 100 foot-pounds. We had one drop to 1,000 feet per second. Oh, the horror. And that was 99.4. So if you're concerned about power output, yeah, this thing has got it going on. Let me just look at our numbers. Extreme spread was only 11, guys. So we're talking 30 cal, 11 foot per second spread, and a standard deviation of 3.7. That is just beastly. I'm going to go for the top right target now, and we're going to shoot the Hades. Oh, focus. That's better. Here we go. Wow. Okay, guys, that's 3 shots touching. I should really just quit right now, but I'm going to keep shooting. And we're all over 100 foot-pounds so far. Okay. It's gotten really calm right now. Oh, drilled right through the center. I love it. Ooh, jumped a little bit there. All right, last shot. All right, I actually pushed that one a little bit. That one last shot was me, but I mean, there's 7 shots in the black, guys. We had 14 shots. We had 2 that were not over 100 foot-pounds. That's pretty stinking awesome. Guys, I think we're going to stop right there because the weather, if it gives us this little break, I'd really like to film part 2 today because I know you guys really are going to want to see part 2. How does it do with slugs? Well, that's our next video. So let's stop right now. I'll go reset and you guys stay tuned for the next installment here. So before we just finish things up today, definitely want to say thank you to Umarex USA. You know, they air freighted a few of these over and I was fortunate enough to get one of them. Thank you so much. You know, information about everything you see here, the rifle, the scope, pellets, all that stuff, it'll be in the video description, but super special thank you to Umarex for the rifle and the scope. Yeah, we're about to have some real fun with this in part 2, so definitely stay tuned. But that's going to be it for now. My name is Rick Utzer here with Airgun Web, your home for old school airgun reviews and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.